Thursday Night Football. Seahawks beat the Cardinals. Carson Palmer, the former USC man, threw 2 interceptions. One of them, both of them actually were returned for touchdowns. Brendan Browner had a good game. Seahawks defense had a good game. But, I mean, here's the thing that stands out to me and probably to most people. When you talk about the Seahawks, you talk about Russell Wilson. And what I noticed with Russell Wilson, and I like putting this out there, sort of saying, you know, this is what doesn't show up in the box score. It's the fact that he buys so much time with his feet. He knows how to sort of roll out, you know, the pocket collapses. There are only a few guys that know how to do this and make plays with their feet. Russell Wilson is absolutely one of them. And obviously, speed certainly helps. But the way that he gets away and evades the pressure when the pocket collapses, buys time for guys at the top of their routes, same with Andrew Luck, and just hits them in stride. I mean, the Sidney Rice touchdown pass, the 31-yard touchdown pass, was incredible. I mean, I'm continually impressed, I think is what I'm trying to say with Russell Wilson.
A lot of times you get the running quarterback, you get the passing quarterback, and we feel like that you either going to fall into one category or another. And he's become a hybrid of the two. So they think, oh, if he's running, first off, we all know it's hard to throw on the run. So if you're already running, oh, that pass is going to be a little more inaccurate. He's going to have to try and get rid of it and maybe sling it across field. He's going to get some interceptions or something. But the difference is since when he does run and we have that threat, everyone converges so hard.
Yeah.
It makes it easier to find those guys because they're wide open at that point. Even when he decides to stop running and throws it. I mean, on top of it, and he is pretty damn accurate with it as well.
But that's what makes it so difficult to play the Seahawks, is because you got to take into account Marshawn Lynch. You got to take into account Russell Wilson throwing, and you got to take into account the fact that they're going to get Percy Harvin back, and I believe another week, maybe 2 weeks. They have Sidney Rice. They have Golden Tate. I mean, these aren't premier receivers. The fact that you have to have your eyes on not just a guy like Marshawn Lynch, but then the quarterback as well, it makes it so incredibly difficult to play them, it seems.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I think that was the only shot at him in coming into the league. I remember when he was still at Wisconsin. We're talking about Russell Wilson again. When he was at Wisconsin, the hard.
And before that, NC State.
Yeah, and they were saying, oh, he's a short quarterback. There's so many strikes against the kid before he got started. Oh, you know, but then maybe he's a running quarterback. But he's short. He can't see over a 6'8" offensive lineman. You know, things like that.
That's the cliche.
Yeah, Drew Brees is what, 6 feet tall, 6'1" maybe.
Yeah,
he's another one of the guys. So I think it makes more people root for him that there's that many hurdles for the guy to get by, and he's making it look. He doesn't make it look easy. Let's not go that far.
No, he certainly doesn't make it look easy.
It looks pretty hard.
No. He doesn't make it look easy. He doesn't make it look easy at all because he has to evade pressure, which seems like a lot. Maybe that goes to their offensive line play. I don't know. Here were his numbers, by the way, Jay. 18 of 29, 235 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did have 2 fumbles. That pass to Sidney Rice in the first quarter was amazing. Zach Miller also had a 15-yard touchdown. Former Chicago Bear, Kellen Davis, had a 1-yard touchdown catch. He certainly did not show any of those skills when he was with the Bears. By the way, Arizona is 3-4. Carson Palmer, 30 of 45, 258 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Now that people are finding, are realizing Russell Wilson is the real deal, now the focus is on Russell Wilson. And now one of the best defenses in the league, I'd see arguably the best, probably number 2.
To Kansas City?
Yeah. Then they get to fly under the radar. And, you prepare for Russell Wilson, you prepare for Marshawn Lynch, and then the defense comes out of nowhere and swarms you. And you think, what just happened? What are we running into here?
Would you take the Seahawks defense right now over the Chiefs defense? The Chiefs are allowing like 10.8 points per game in 2013.
Yeah, I mean,
they're tough.
And as you were saying, like the Cardinals scored 22?
22, 34-22 final. What does this say about Bruce Arians as the Cardinals head coach? Because this is the guy that he wanted. Arians took over for Chuck Pagano. The Colts had a fantastic season last year while he was dealing with leukemia. Pagano was. Arians obviously transitions into a head coaching role for sure with the Cardinals. He gets hired. He wants Carson Palmer really badly. He gets Carson Palmer. And now he's not really producing on a team that I thought could win 7 games this year.
They're missing something else here. And that's the thing. I haven't had a chance to see the Cardinals in enough detail. I see the highlights and I see parts of games. Like I was switching a little bit last night. But in seeing, you try to see what else they're missing because it can't be just the quarterback. Like you said, what numbers were 30 for 45?
Carson Palmer, 30 of 45.
That's not bad at all. It's great. You pass the ball 45 times and you complete.
Well, that's what this league is going to, 45 to 54 passes a game.
Yeah, but the question I think is, why did he have to pass the ball 45 times? Something is missing.
Because they have no running game.
It's going to suck.
Because they have no running game.
That's what the problem is.
Oh my God, I'm blanking on the other fellow's name, but I know they have Rashard Mendenhall. I'm blanking on the other guy for some reason. They don't have a great running game, and plus, Fitzgerald had a bad hamstring last night, so they put Patrick Peterson in at wide receiver. Patrick Peterson's so good. He is so good. He's so talented. So I mean, out of anything.
So when you know a team is one-dimensional, you can key in on that. You can key on the quarterback. You can get 7 sacks.
I was going to say 7 sacks.
You just send it. You send it. You send him, and he's probably starting in the shotgun the majority of the percentage of plays. And like, oh, let's just.
Well, he should be in the shotgun.
Yeah.
Out of anything because of his age.